Hey everyone, now it's been exactly 1 week since my cruciate ligament operation, where I got some of my meniscus sewed up as well on both sides. So I just want to sum up the week for you. The first few days have been quite sore, and I've slept a lot because I was on a lot of drugs, morphine and strong painkillers. I'm still on some of those strong painkillers, particularly taking one now in the evening, just before I go to bed. Otherwise, things I've experienced during the week is that I've had to be aware of what I'm eating, because I decided I wasn't going to take medicine for getting constipation. So I was working on eating the right foods, and dried prawns, foods with lots of roughage were important to keep eating nutritiously and not just eat a load of crap food. Important to drink as well. There's a lot of codeine in the strong tablets that one takes, and that can bring down your blood pressure. So I, prone to it, ended up getting very low blood pressure. So I was very weak, and pain as well. It's kind of like very tough. But just be aware of it, drink lots and eat properly. So, crutches. If you haven't been on crutches before, you're going to get used to them now. So I just want to give some tips. Basically, when you start walking around, this is exercise in itself, using your crutches. So if you've got steps like I do in our house, it's very okay to bring the other crutch like this, especially when you're coming down the stairs. And then you have the other crutch when you get down to the bottom. So that's kind of handy. As well as that, when you're walking, you should try with a little, very toe touch feeling on your foot, because you're not supposed to put any weight on it, very little. But at the same time, walk like as you normally would from your heel to your toe, and thus getting a slight bend when you go to the toe, so that you get exercising your bend position already. I'm only able to do this in the last few days, so that's important. Also, when it comes to your sores, I've quite a lot of stitches in mine, so it's a good idea to just, if you have to have a shower, just take off the bandages and let them dry on their own, and then put the bandages on again. But otherwise, don't be putting any other creams or anything on them. They will get itchy. But my advice I have got from the hospital is to just leave them alone. Don't put any Vaseline or anything on them, even though they itch. That's a sign that they're actually healing. So, some of the exercises I am doing. First one is, well, as I mentioned earlier on, the point and the flex one is a really good one to start doing right from the very beginning, because it brings the blood supply up the leg. Otherwise, lifting the leg up and down several times, and stop. If you feel any pain, just stop altogether. I feel slight discomfort in my knee now, but I usually do this around 10 times, and then I stop if I feel sore. It's also a good idea to keep the other leg exercised as well, so you can also do the same with the other leg. The next one is with my foam roll, where I work on the thigh muscles, the hamstrings, the back. I bring up and down my leg. So I do that about 10 times, as much as I can really. I do feel a bit of pins and needles feeling in my leg. Don't know really why. I do have a bit of bruising as well on the side, but I think that's just going to go away, and it's fairly normal. Another exercise exercise tip I have is with a sort of rounded stick like this. And I'm going to bring this to work with me when I go back to work next week, so that when I'm sitting in my chair, I can start working on bending my knee every now and again. So at this stage now, I have a bend of about 85, not far off from 90%, so that's quite good. This is actually a really cool way to remind me to do this exercise when I go back to work as well. It's kind of nice massage on the foot as well. Yeah, so that's it really. So best of luck if you're going to have an operation soon. I waited 23 years for my operation, and I'm very glad I've done it now, because I can feel already my knee is a lot more stable. It was basically sliding out of the joint every week on me. So it's definitely worth doing it. But prepare yourself for a fairly long rehabilitation phase. It's going to take a few months, and the first weeks are probably the toughest. That's all for now.